That's one too many G's for a South Indian, but for a minute I was wondering what she meant. So
how are you, Prabha?
I'm good, how are you? So I'm just thinking, where did we meet?
Yeah, we met exactly 2 years ago in this conference, just outside this room. Ravi had set up this amazing mukwas area, like mouth fresheners. Those memories, and we realized that we are from the same school. And there are so many connections that we had, but we hadn't met each other till we came here.
Just to clarify, we're from the same school, as in we studied in the same school. It's not like we are colleagues from the same school and didn't know each other and met in Jaipur. So, yeah, we figured out we studied in the same school. We have the same alma mater at Chennai.
Yeah. And that's really ScooNews Global Ed Fest for me. The sights, the smells, the people, the relationships, the networks, the memories. It's really a celebration of everything that's good about education. And thank you to Ravi, the team, the benefactors, the patrons who make this thing happen every year.
Absolutely. So I think that's really what Balaji beautifully summed up is the purpose of us coming together. And why would we want to miss this opportunity for when we have such a large, wonderful gathering of people doing such great work, creating so much impact day in and day out, and how can we let go of this opportunity? And that's really what the white paper is about.
Absolutely. This is potentially the most powerful think tank in Indian education in this room. And Ravi has given us one job. And in his inimitable side, he said, you have one job, don't screw it up. But the job really is to bring out the voices of all of you in this room. That's why we are curators, voices, the thoughts, the feelings of all of you in this room, and bring that out into a white paper that can serve as a ready reckoner for school leaders and other stakeholders. If they want to ever go deeper on any issue, know who to connect with, what are the resources, what are the burning questions, how do you frame that? Our job is to ensure that we get as much of what's in here and what you will experience out for posterity.
Yeah, so we've got a couple of different ways in which we're going to be doing this, and we'll save those details for tomorrow morning. Many of you we recognize have traveled, just gotten perhaps about an hour or two ago, and we definitely don't want to overload you with too much information. So we wanted to use the opportunity today to sort of walk the talk and to be able to let you know that just like how we met here 2 years ago and found wonderful ways in which we could work together, this conference really is about bringing people together, those relationships that can be strengthened for the greater good, that's perhaps just beyond that impact that we go back and create in our own schools or in our own workspaces. So what we wanted to do today is spend a couple of minutes just breaking the ice and just get to understand a little bit of the pulse around the room. And because we know we're all from different spaces, some of us have traveled a couple of hours by road, others have traveled several hours by flights. So we thought, let's just read a little bit of the pulse around the room today and see where we all are. So even if you've not used Kahoot before, you just need to open your cameras on your phone and then just point it to that QR code on top of that screen, and that'll open you to the Kahoot link. So what you would need to do is, there will be a question that's flashing on the screen. So you have to watch out because you have to read the question on the screen, and there are multiple choice responses. Every response has a particular shape and a color right next to that response. What you will see on your phone is you will not see the question. You will just see like a blue triangle and perhaps a red square or something like that. You need to look at the multiple choice answers on the screen, but then choose the answer on your phone. So you need to look at the question and the options on the screen, but use your phone to respond. That's how Kahoot works, in case you haven't used it before. Yeah, we'll try and do the first one together. We should probably give it another 20 seconds for people who are still trying. Can we have a quick show of hands? How many of you have been able to get into Kahoot?
Yeah. Awesome. And if you're not able to get into it because of wireless issues or anything else, so don't worry. I mean, you can think about the answers, and it's just a fun, informal way to get a sense check of the audience. we'll be doing things in a much more formal way from tomorrow onwards, and we'll brief you on that tomorrow morning. Can we get started? Okay, so we have one trial question to get us comfortable with what Prabha said for those who have not used Kahoot before. Next slide. So this is like a poll, so we're just going to get a sense of what you're thinking. So the question, what is your primary role at work? The closest that comes from these options. This is just a trial check so that you get comfortable with the interface.
So you will find these shapes and colors on your phone. Now, depending on what your role is that you see on the screen, you just need to pick that shape on your phone.
We already have 75 answers, so it's good.
And what you see, the timer on the left is how many seconds you have to answer that question. And this number on the right shows how many people have already answered. So just so you know how the screen works.
All right. So a lot of heads of schools, but it's a good spread, including the media. Yeah?
Lovely. So a round of applause for the spread that we have in the audience today. We have lots of heads of schools, school owners, academic leaders. We can be a little kind to ourselves. We can give a louder round of applause. Yeah.
Let's go on to the next one.
Okay. So we'll go to the real questions now.
So Prabha, you want to read?
Okay, so we just want to know the newness of the audience at ScooNews Global EdFest 2025. So how many times have you attended this? Is this your first time, your second time? You're on a hat trick here for the third time, or you're just a veteran, like, perhaps not like Sandeep sir, but at least this is your fourth time or more. Okay, so pick that on your phone. We have 97 people. Oh, wow.
There you go, Ravi.
Wow, we have a lot of first-timers around the room, yeah.
And we know Ravi has worked tirelessly to ensure that he keeps things fresh, and then there is proof of the putting in the eating. Wonderful.
Wonderful. All right, so let's move to the next question.
Okay, I'm going to do this. What's the real reason you're here? Only one answer, please, and be honest.
Answers are not tracked. We'll never know who answered it. It's anonymous. Even if we get to know, we won't tell Ravi. So you can put an honest answer.
Absolutely. We won't track it. Scout's honor. Oh.
Pursuit of knowledge.
Wow.
Do you believe that, Balaji? So we've got to have a lot of input coming into the white paper then.
Either we have a very serious think tank, or, we have a not so honest think tank here. But anyway, let's keep going. Next question. Prabha?
All right. So if you have not seen the agenda, this is your opportunity to quickly glance through. There are 5 workshops on day 1. What sounds most intriguing to you? You don't have time now to go read the workshop summaries, but maybe just look at the name now and say, what is it that sounds really intriguing to you? You're more curious about it. You want to know, what is this workshop about? 9 more seconds to answer. All right. Just 5 seconds to answer. You'll be really quick.
We have a very engaged audience. 92 answers.
Okay, classroom alchemy, watch out. You're going to get a lot of crowd perhaps there. Oh no, we've got people leading with heart. Okay, no, courageous leadership.
So a very quick heads up. So there's a maximum capacity of 40 seats per workshop. So tomorrow as we go through the workshops, you want to ensure that the one that you prefer, you're there front and center. So this is just to let you know that there's more work to be done there.
Yeah, there's going to be a board where you will go sign up for the workshop, and if 40 people have signed up, the 41st can no longer enter. You'll have to pick another workshop. So if you really want to do something, then go for that board first thing in the morning.
And as curators, it's our job to ensure that you get a smell and a feel of all the other workshops with you later on. Next question. Okay, you're going to hear about the big table format. You've seen it in the agenda. What one phrase best describes the big table format to you? It's only one choice. Okay, power talk, unfiltered viewpoints. Good. It is actually a lot of this, all of this and more. Would you say, Prabha?
Absolutely. So this is a new format that's been tried at the Global EdFest 2025 this year. So done away with panel discussions, a much more engaging, interesting format where we will get to hear all the leaders on the stage in equal measure. So let's look forward to that over the next 2 days.
And if there are any big table hosts of the big tables here, do speak to us. We'll help you facilitate this better. Next.
This is a fun one. Okay. So your professional journey, which movie title best describes
Ravi,
that? Now
what's
come on.
yours?
We need to have the maximum number of responses for this.
It's a deep one, actually. Yeah.
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 This
So you go to-
question is generating the maximum conversation around the room. Did you notice that, Balaji? Okay, let's not go down the path of who acted in this movie, which movie do we like. Let's leave all that for the evening. For now, what describes your journey?
Okay.
Wow.
Wow, it's equally split. Zindagi na milega dobara, everything, everywhere, all at once.
Did you notice the 18 at Kabhi Kushi Kabhi Gum?
Oh yeah, at the end.
Life itself is like that, isn't it? Kabhi Kushi Kabhi Gum.
The next slide.
Luck by chance as well, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of sums up education and educator leader's life. Okay, have you packed in traditional attire? Excellent. Let's see the vote.
If you didn't, you would have to talk to Ravi about allowing entrance into the conference tomorrow morning. You can check with him.
For those who missed the memo, there was no memo. You can wear what you want, but this really is a celebration of color. It's a festival. So,
All right.
at
Almost
your
everybody in the room has. Wonderful.
next. Yeah. Now let's go to the day 2 workshops. You've seen the agenda. Which one feels most relevant to you? This is good input for the workshop leaders as well, please.
A lot of different diverse topics between day 1 and day 2. When we were actually going through this, we had trouble picking which one we'd want to attend. So, lovely, okay. AI. Okay.
There's a lot of common themes on leadership, from both the workshop choices. Interesting to know. Let's keep going. We'll definitely brief you a little bit more on the workshops tomorrow. Okay, if education were a game of cricket, what role do you play? We'll break with protocol and then ask for.
All-rounder is an
Audience.
out-of-syllabus question, so.
There are more. Coach, maybe.
Any cricket?
If you have a different one, you can shout out.
Yeah. Cricket lovers around the room? A show of hands? Oh, no, not too many, but that's okay. We can still pick a role.
Okay, star batsman and the umpire.
Okay.
We had a few other options. Anything else? Sorry? Coach. Right.
Okay.
Next one. I think the last
I
one.
think that's the...
No, last 2.
Okay. Okay, so let's just go back to being students for a minute. There are no students in the room, so we can say what we want.
Confession time.
This is confession time, yeah.
Pick the one you consider. Pick the one you consider the most.
I think looking at the audience around the room, Balaji, we should have put all of the above.
Okay, show of hands for all of the above.
Wow.
Right. This is an honest group, I must acknowledge. Okay? Wow. Faked an injury or sickness.
Nobody's ever bunked an exam in this room? Wow.
I really, the 15 too wild to share here. We need to meet after, at Carlton's gig, for sure.
Yeah.
And swap notes. Last question, I think.
I think the fun one.
Yeah. We've been wondering, what really fuels Ravi's boundless energy? Golgappe, single strands of barley, if you know, you know. Long drives, Nokia bhai. Colors, or perfection, perfection, perfection.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. See, it's a,
Oh, wow, connecting people, Nokia bhai.
this is what the room thinks of you, and I think all of you would agree it summarizes Ravi.
Absolutely, you should
A
give
big
it up
hand.
for Ravi.
And this is just a flavor of how we're going to engage all of you. We are at your service. Our only purpose in this workshop is to try and get as many of your inputs, on a common platform. So please stop us anytime, and we'd always be willing to lend a listening ear.
Yeah, and just so you know, we're asking you to stop us, talk to us, fill in those inputs in line with the conference theme, the content of the conference. It's not in line with what you saw on Kahoot. That's just for us to break the ice and warm up to each other, that we're going to spend the next 2.5 days together. So we really look forward to be able to do this together with all of you, because the white paper is a shared journey that belongs to all of us. And we are only putting it together on behalf of everybody who's gathered here in this lovely pink city of Jaipur. So look forward to the next 2.5 days ahead, and we'll be back tomorrow morning, but we'll see you this evening.
A round of applause for all of you. Let the celebrations begin.
Thank you.